So I am telling you about the Father. It is a good story even though I do not understand it. I can tell it to you because I know the words. And that is something, is it not? To know the words, I mean. Sometimes I am so proud of myself. Excuse me. This is what my wife says. She says the Father talked about God. That is a funny word to me. When you put it backwards, it spells dog, and a dog is not much like God, is it? Woof woof, bow wow. Those are dog words. I think they are beautiful. So pretty and true, like the words I make up. Anyway, I was saying, the Father talked about God. He wanted to know if God had a language. Don't ask me what this means. I am only telling you because I know the words. The Father thought a baby might speak it, if the baby saw no people. But what baby was there? Ah, now you begin to see. He did not have to buy him. Of course, Peter knew some people words. That could not be helped. But the Father thought maybe Peter would forget them after a while. That is why there was so much boom, boom, boom. Every time Peter said a word, his Father would boom him. At last, Peter learned to say nothing. Yeah, thank you. Peter kept the words inside him. All those days and months and years. There in the dark, Peter all alone, and the little words made noise in his head and kept him company. That is why his mouth does not work right. Poor Peter. Ooh. Such are his tears. The little boy that can never grow up. Peter can talk like people now, but he still has the other words in his head. They are God's language, and no one else can speak them. They cannot be translated. That is why Peter lives so close to God. That is why he is a famous poet. Everything is good for me now. I can do whatever I like, anytime, any place. I even have a wife. You can see that. I mentioned her before. Perhaps you have even met her. Her name is Virginia. She is beautiful, is she not? That is not her real name, but that makes no difference to me. Whenever I ask, my wife gets a girl for me. They are whores. I put my worm inside them and they moan. There have been so many. Uh, they come up here and I fuck them. It feels good to be fucked. Virginia gives them money and everyone is happy. You bet your bottom dollar. Uh, Poor Virginia. She does not like to fuck. That is to say, with me. Perhaps she fucks another. Who can say? I know nothing of this. It makes no difference. But if you're nice to Virginia, maybe she will let you fuck her. It would make me happy. For your sake. Thank you. So, there are a great many things. I am trying to tell them to you. I know that all is not right in my head. And it is true, yes, and I say this of my own free will, that sometimes I just scream and scream for no good reason, as if there had to be a reason, but for none that I can see or anyone else. No. And then there are the times when I say nothing. For days and days on end, nothing, nothing, nothing. I forget how to make the words come out of my mouth. Then it is hard for me to move. Yeah. Or even to see. That is when I become Mr. Sad. I still like to be in the dark. At least sometimes. It does me good, I think. In the dark, I speak God's language, and no one can hear me. Do not be angry, please. I cannot help it. Best of all, there is the air. And little by little I've learned to live inside it. There's the air and the light, yes, that too. The light that shines on all things and puts them there for my eyes to see. There's the air and the light, and this best of all, excuse me. The air and the light, yes. When the weather is good, I like to sit by the open window. Sometimes I look out and watch the things below. The street and all the people, the dogs and cars, the bricks of the building across the way. And then there are the times when I close my eyes and just sit there with the breeze blowing on my face and the light inside the air all around me and just beyond my eyes, and the world all red, a beautiful red inside my eyes, and the sun shining on me in my eyes. It is true that I rarely go out. It is hard for me, and I cannot always be trusted. I sometimes scream. Do not be angry at me, please. I cannot help it. Virginia says I must learn how to behave in public, but sometimes I cannot help myself and the screams just come out of me. But I do love going to the park. There are the trees and the air and the light. There is good in all that, is there not? Yes. Little by little, I'm getting better inside myself. I can feel it. Even Dr. Vizhnegradsky says so. I know I am still the puppet boy. That cannot be helped anymore. No, no. Sometimes I think I will at last grow up and become real. For now, I am still Peter Stillman. That is not my real name. I cannot say who I will be tomorrow. Each day is new, and each day I am born again. I see hope everywhere, even in the darkness, and when I die, I will perhaps become God. There are many more words to speak, but I do not think that I will speak them. No, not today. My mouth is tired now, and I think the time has come for me to go. Of course, I know nothing of time, but that makes no difference to me. Thank you very much. I know you will save me, Mr. Auster. I am counting on you. Life can last just so long. You understand. Everything else is in the room. With darkness, with God's language, with screams. Here I am with the air. A beautiful thing for the light to shine on. Perhaps you will remember that. My name is Peter Stillman. That is not my real name. Thank you very much.